Alright, cool. We're live on YouTube. Let me go check Twitch real quick. Should be good. It usually is like almost instantaneously fine. Yeah, Twitch is fine. Okay, awesome, sweet. Hello everybody. What's going on, guys? Oh man, I am so groggy today. It's unbelievable. Like actually. I don't know. I slept actually really great last night. I don't know. Just didn't wake up too refreshed, which sucks because I've kind of been doing that recently. I've been waking up and feeling better, but oh my god, today is just not one of those days. Player enhanced state, that's what it is. Activate warrior instinct. Damn, man. Okay, 62. Damn, I wish you could get multiple electrics. That would be the most ideal situation. What's going on, Dewey? What's going on, Dubert? Make sure, actually, hold on, music's starting to end here. I need to make sure I don't have any actual songs queued up like I did last time. Nope, we're good. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Getting a warm-up. Anybody who is here for player matches and who is wanting to play, just let me know, and I can start the lobby here in a second. Just kind of warming up. Or waiting for some people to get here. Posted about it in Discord, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on, let me double check. I am, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Cool. That doesn't work. Does it? Damn. I just cannot. Electric today. I was really hoping that worked. It's just a tech roll. Man, I cannot do that deep dash electric at all. For the life of me. Okay, so I can get it. Well, actually, I don't know. That wasn't all true. So interesting. So it seems like only on Gold Spark at best, but it also might only work if it's, interesting. Well, I mean, the more you learn about combos with characters... Dude, why does that... I guess, probably because, like, the way that I'm holding my stick. I keep getting down forward 3 instead of, forward 3. You can just keep resetting. It's actually kind of really funny against somebody who doesn't tech roll. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for something really stupid. Somebody just doesn't tech roll and you just keep hitting them with that. It would actually be so insane. Ooh. Got a juice box here too. I'm ready to go. Dude, I gotta wake up here. I'm so tired. Okay, we'll go ahead and start this player match. I'll be here, and those of you who want to join are more than welcome to hop in. And if it's some random people hop in, then some random people hop in, and we'll just be doing that until more people hop in. I want to play and I don't want to go do anything else other than play your match right now. So hold on. FGC, like usual, that'll be the name of the lobby. 17, so it's max 2-player gauntlet mode. Enable 2 players to rematch immediately following the next match. Okay, private slots none. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, anybody is welcome. Come get in here, guys. Ugh. Sweet, right off the bat. I was hoping, Matt, you were gonna hop in here. I really wanted to play your Kazi again. I'm still do Heihachi, but I really wanted to get some games in. So I'm glad to see that you're here. That was quick too. Hey, Hachi, okay. Hell yeah. Pray I don't lag this time. Fingers crossed. I hope not too. I really hope you're able to play. Ah, good low parry. That was a little predictable. I kind of paused there. I shouldn't have. Ah, god damn, your electric beat out my heat smash. Fuck. Okay, cool. Hi, Rex, I'm a new player. Do you have any advice on getting Kazuya back 2-2-1? Hold on, I do. I will gladly give some. Oh! Fuck. The dash block. Ah. I committed to blocker. Ah, good take that. Yeah, after this match, let me answer that. Because I probably have some tips. I only read half that message. time, man. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so what did you say? You said, any advice on getting Kazuya back 2-2 1+2 combo ender to hit more after a sidestep 4 left 4-1? So the only way that that combo can work is you have to delay. So on back 2, there's back 2, 2, and then 1+2. Between the back 2 and the 2, you have to delay it a little bit. So you have to do back 2, delay, 2, 1+2. It's really weird, and I'm gonna be 100% honest, I'm not really familiar with the timing, because I haven't really played Kazuya a lot since Season 2 has came out. So I haven't, like, really, like, been able to, like, land that specific combo. Usually I just go for, like, I don't know, I'll just do like run up, down, forward 1, down, forward 2. Usually, just 'cause it's easier to hit. But for that, I know you have to delay the 2 after the back 2. I just don't know how much you have to delay. It's a really weird timing. I would go into practice mode and just try and practice doing back 2 into like a slight delayed 2. And like you'll kind of start to feel the difference because there's not like multiple different variants of a delayed version. There's either like the quickest one or the delayed variant. So it's like you'll be able to see it and kind of feel it, and that's the best advice that I can give, is just kind of go into practice mode and try that and feel it for yourself. Next, Cosmere? Yeah, I'd be down, for sure. I'd 100% be down. Like I said, I haven't played Cos since, especially since last time we played, but absolutely, I'd love to. Does the type of dash you do matter? I've heard you have to do a deep dash after the 4-1. Yeah, so you do. Buffer a, like a deep dash. Really good match with Hay. Thank you. I got a good read on that first round, and I think you just, like, really changed, like, adapting hard. I'm assuming you just played more aggressive, is what it seems. Like, you didn't let me get in. So I'm trying to kind of think about how I'm approaching what I'm doing with these kinds of things a little bit more. Street Fighter's kind of been making me like, okay, I gotta lock in and be actually playing against the people. I don't know. Tekken 8 has kind of like reset my mindset with Tekken in a very negative way, where I've kind of just been like, oh, this game sucks. Everybody sucks. All the characters are overpowered. Just like, you gotta be paying attention more to the character than the player. And it's starting to get to the point where I'm actually caring about the game again and like playing, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not 100% the case. So I'm resetting that mental, and playing Street Fighter has actually helped a lot with that. It's been kind of crazy. It's funny how much of a good mental reset playing Street Fighter has been. Oh, good stuff. But yeah, you don't want to do a micro dash. You want to be able to do a deep dash. So just it's pretty easy to buffer. Again, after 4-1, just kind of like practice doing like after 4-1, right when he's pulling like his elbow back, like buffer at least one of the inputs and start that like double dash motion forward, and you'll buffer it. Like there's a pretty high range. I can't think like actually. Oh no, it is lagging. Uh-oh, what's going on? But CS thing is like now it's fine, but there's a little bit of lag, which is at least it's not as bad as last time. Thank God, honestly. Having played only 1.5 years, I feel proud of my achievements. Yeah, you play pretty consistently, I'm assuming, right? Balance. But yeah, definitely go for the deep dash. You want to be trying to hit the dash as like deep as possible as you can on most times. What's going on? We got our player match streams going on right now, so anybody who wants to join is more than welcome to. Hey Arvix, how it's going? It's going pretty good. I'm tired. Oh my god, I'm so tired and groggy. I know it's like in the middle of the day here in America, but like I'm not gonna lie, I woke up like an hour later. It was almost 700 hours. Nice, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I just when Season 2 came out, I was just like, ugh. See, that's the thing is I have talked about it before. I wasn't really the biggest fan of Season 1, even when it came out. It was kind of just like, whatever. Like I liked it, but I don't know, it felt boring. It didn't feel like Tekken 7, and obviously it wouldn't, because it was a different game, but like, I was in love with Tekken 7 at that point. What do we do? Oh, let's stick with Heihachi. How can I get my match reviewed? Are you wanting a match review? I'm more than happy to. Who do you play, actually? Because, like, obviously, I'm not going to charge anything. First off, I'm not going to charge money for that kind of stuff. But It depends on the type of character that you play, because like, or what you're wanting. Because if you're wanting to learn like matchup specific stuff, like it would depend on what character you were playing or what player you were playing against. Kazuya, okay, then I could give some tips definitely for sure. It's not. Oh, I'm glad I broke that. Damn, I went for the low on Instinction, but I caught the crouch. Ah! Fuck. God damn, I'm just not breaking anything. I'm not paying attention. I'll practice later. Thanks a lot for sure, man. No worries. Ah, good stuff. I can give you some cost. Yeah, Valentine has a pretty good cause. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Down back 2 has weird properties like that, and I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, it's not. I need to stop. I don't even know what that move was. It didn't even hit. I actually have no idea what that was. It's unfortunate. Not even pressing. I hate how much you hit backdashing in this game. Got a follow from somebody. Thank you so much. Hold on. I'm in the middle. Benny Bait, thank you, man. Ugh. Damn, good job. I really thought you were gonna press there. Good stuff, good stuff. Yo, what's up? What's going on, man? Thank you for the follow, seriously. I really appreciate that. You're back! I am! I'm feeling better. I'm... God, I still feel like shit, but I'm improving a little bit. I'm really not sure what happened. Like I said, I think I might have gotten a minor concussion, but, like... I'm feeling better. I'm getting better. Ugh, it was not a fun time. We're doing good though. Don't worry. And also, as well, chat. Since I have a couple of people here, next week we will be doing ranked 100% for sure, and we will finally be doing it Friday because I know that was the original day that a lot of people wanted, but I can't remember what it was. It wasn't last week, but it was the week before, I think. Something popped up and I wasn't able to. And then last week I wasn't able to, or this week, last week and this week I wasn't able to because work scheduled me, so I was forced to do Thursday, which nobody wanted to do on the first vote, so. But thankfully we now have that set out, so that's really nice. So I'm hoping to be able to have some actual good rank streams and such next week, which I'm excited about. Where'd you Discord about the headaches? Wishing you good health. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm getting better. Like I said, don't worry. I'll be good. I promise. Dang, concussions suck. I had one like a year ago. It sucks so bad. Hope you're doing better. Thank you, man. I am. I really am. I'm improving. It was a very minor, very minor one. Like, if you would even, like, consider it. It was like, if it wasn't, it was on the cusp, and if it was like, as non-threatening as a concussion can be, if that makes any sense. Like, it was probably a concussion, and I say probably because it's like I didn't really go anywhere. I should have, but like, again, I've had concussions before. I've been injured before. It's like once you kind of get to that point, you know when it's serious, and I knew that it wasn't serious at that point. So I was like, damn, this fucking sucks, but I just gotta rest, and I just gotta take care of myself. How long are you gonna be on for? Want to join, but I'm at work right now. Want to know if I'll be able to make it in time? That's a good question. I would say, probably another hour or two, I would say. Because, like, I'd like to stream for about, like, 2 hours. But, because I don't want to go for super long. We'll see, we'll see. I'd say, like, on the absolute shortest, it'll be the 2-hour mark. And right now we're in 20 minutes. So about an hour and a half, maybe a little longer. But, you know, if we got a couple of more people and I'm still, like, feeling good and I'm not, like, wanting to die and, like, feeling like my head's going to explode, then we'll probably go for, like, 3 hours, I'd say. But I don't know if I would go any longer than that, because like I said, I got some stuff to do. I usually like to edit on my my days off when I stream. So I got a whole day planned ahead of me of editing. Which the Mishima guide is still coming. I swear to God it is. I swear I have not forgotten about it. I swear to God I'm still working on it. This is such a difficult video to do because of the way that I storyboarded everything. I made it easier for myself to storyboard the video out and to understand it and to record it, but to edit it, I kind of like made it more difficult on myself because I recorded everything in separate chunks. It was different than how I'm used to recording my videos, so it was just like, oh my God. Scared to run into the god cause. Well, I mean, you probably will. It'll be good matches at least. Good practice. Yes, and we're starting to get like a decent bit of people over on Twitch and YouTube each, which is actually surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be here. So if you know, those of you who are on Twitch and those of you on YouTube, if you see me responding to messages, obviously that like you're like, oh, I don't see that. Well, you know, what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking to other chat. I wanted to have like something on my like my stream itself, but I need to figure out how to do scenes and stuff like that, because like I don't want it to, when I'm recording or pulling up VODs and stuff like that, I don't want it to be like on my screen. Like I explicitly only want it to be there for the people who are like watching the stream, but I also don't want it to be distracting. So I'm still trying to like find out and do my own research on other people's like how they have their chat set up and stuff like that, because like I'm very minimalist with like what I want on my screen. Like the fact that there's even like the lobby Averix FGC on the screen right now is kind of already enough for me to be like, okay, I don't want anything else on the screen right now. So I like to prioritize gameplay. But it's starting to kind of get to the point where I also want, or I'd like the people to be able to be like, oh, this is what so-and-so said, without me having to like reiterate what somebody is saying over and over again. Your videos are the best, super underrated. Thank you so much. Thank you seriously so much. That really means a lot. I'm really glad that a lot of you guys appreciate my content. I'm putting more effort into it. That's why the Mishima guide is taking a lot longer. So I know there's a lot of people that are like, God damn it, I want this video, but I swear that I'm like, it's going longer because I'm really putting some effort and work into it. It's gonna be an awesome video. I'm super excited for it. Please don't do this to me, cause. Oh, does this work? Damn. I didn't know you could flash into Ray. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's Tekken 8, but. Then the scaling is crazy. Oh, I honestly didn't even know that jump led to full crouch. That's insane. I've learned that the hard way against Yoshis. Yeah, I've actually never seen it. I don't run into Yoshis a lot, honestly. Yeah, I don't like the chat overlays that much. I don't really either, honestly. Like, I agree. I think they're kind of ugly. This looks perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's a couple of other things that I'm going to probably be doing. A couple of surprises. But I promise that, like, the main focus is always going to be prioritizing being able to see everything on the screen. 110%. That'll always be my main focus. There's a couple of things though that I do, like I said, I don't want to say anything because they are surprises. I'm actually really excited, really excited for, but I won't spoil it. I promise that, like I said, I'm prioritizing the quality of the stream and being able to actually see the matches, because it irritates me when I'm like going through Twitch and I'm trying to find like streams to watch on my second monitor while I'm like editing or doing something like that, and like I see somebody who is like I understand like the situations of like Melee where the game's like a 4x3, so it's, you know, there's always going to be black bars, so you can kind of get around with putting borders and like other stuff around it and not really sacrifice losing any quality of the game or making the game like not the main focus, since was always going to be a smaller resolution in the first place. But like, you know, when you have a 16:9 game and like you know, obviously if you like that content and if you are the type of person who, you know, wants to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. However, I don't like it when, again, I go to click on a stream and there is like the gameplay is like at the very bottom, or like kind of like minimized almost, like it's like I'm watching another application on like Twitch, and then like they've got everything else going on, so like 1/4 of the screen is like the game itself, and then 3/4 is a VTuber and the chat and who has donated and all these other, it's insane. There's so much shit going on, and it's just like I want to watch the game. Like, that's cool. Like, if you want to have it, like, your personal stuff, and you want to be you, go for it. But, like, you can still express yourself and not cover up the entire screen so I can't see your matches. I don't know. I don't understand it, honestly.
Get ready for the
Rather have my balls shredded than fight it. You talking about Yoshi or what? What are you talking about? I hate jump flash. I ate jump into flash and I wasn't even mad. Pause. Oh. Yeah, the cause custom is pretty funny. I'm gonna be real. We'll do I promise Cosmere though up next, so. Unless Bob wins this, I'm not gonna put Bob down there like that. I'm that cancerous. Yoshi couldn't even troll. At least you embrace it. I think that's a very honorable thing. It's honorable to embrace the cancerous Yoshi. In some weird way. Oh. Back four to catch the call out for the duck. I love it. Oh. Quick question, Avery. Is it okay to use 1, 2, 4, 3 in neutral? I think it depends. And I think the rule always, if you're ever asking yourself, is it okay to use X move in neutral? If you think that your opponent is not going to punish it. So if you're playing at a rank like, I would say Tekken King or below, and your opponent isn't punishing it, yeah, go for it, right? Because it technically leaves you at a frame trap. I can't remember what 3 leaves you at, like the final hit, but I'm pretty positive that like it's just practically a like frame trap into down 1+2. That or it's a pseudo frame trap where it's just like it's usually going to work on anybody who's trying to jab or press any like fast high. I would say don't rely on it too much. Don't let it become a like habit, because people will start punishing it and low parrying it. And the damage they're going to get out of low parry isn't a lot, but the problem comes from getting carried to the wall. So you lose your advantage and you get carried closer to the wall or directly against the wall for doing such things. Sorry, I just automatically chose this stage. I love this stage so much. I honestly didn't even mean to. This was just... I was literally trying to explain something that was just a complete fucking, like... Ah. 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 The bomb vest. Ah. This doesn't work. Ah, he could commit. Damn. Can I ask some more questions? That's okay, of course. You never have to ask more questions. Fuck, good shit. Doesn't work, damn. Ah, I ducked. I'm going to lobby B so I don't fight that Skaz. He's scary. Ah. Damn. Cause kind of just gets shut down against a character with a fucking hop kick. I need to, like, actually try and learn a character with a semi-decent hop kick. Because the cost matchup becomes, like, literally so much easier to digest with the hop kick. Like, it's just wave dash, hop kick. Wave dash, hop kick until... Or hop kick, wave dash until they, stop wave dashing. And then stop doing it. And then go back to it. I'll play some over here. I'll play like one or two since I was on the latter end of that group in the first place. Who's a character that I want to... I actually want to practice some more Brian, honestly. Okay, so this one thing has been bothering me for a while. I used to do a frame trap using sidestep 1+2 into CD 1+2 into down forward 2, and people used to get hit by it every time. But that was before I hit Fujin. Now I guess everyone knows the frame trap, and I don't know what I should go after CD 1+2. Well, if your opponent knows, or you think that your opponent is just not going to press, try filling that gap with two different things. I feel like there's a third layer, and I'll explain this more in depth after this match. But for the time being, try filling that in with a low. Right? Doing nothing is always an option that, like, you have to be ready to do. But, like, however, I don't think Fujin is even really at that point, so you don't technically have to worry too much about... not doing anything if you really want to do something. Good head jab. So if you really want to keep your frames and get damage out of it... That's not how the combo goes. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that doesn't. Ah. I thought I could interrupt the last hit, honestly. Ah, I didn't even mean to do that, actually.
Round 3. Fight.
Damn, am I delaying that too much? I think I am. Gotta be. Damn it, I'm trying to get it. Ah, fuck! There we go. Oh, fuck. I love the trolling Yoshi. Dude, the sword stance is so funny. It always kills me. Okay. Hold on. I want to play some more. Give me a moment. Let me read this because I wanted to go a little more in depth about this. Because I said that obviously, you know, with the CD 1+2, because you said sidestep 1+2 into CD 1+2. I'm pretty sure there's a gap there in sidestep 1+2 and CD 1+2. For first things, that's one thing that you might run into, so definitely be careful about that when you get higher into ranks. If people see you flowcharting that, there is a gap. There isn't a gap if you would do like sidestep 1+2 into, I think, Hell Sweep. I think Hell Sweep would be quick enough. But there's a lot of options out of CD that are quicker, and CD 1+2 is the slowest one. So that's the first thing that I do want to mention is that there will be a gap there, and you got to be careful about that. However, if you're not getting hit by that right now, and you want to kind of keep your pressure, keep damage, keep frames. And again, instead of doing down forward 2, try a low. And again, if they start ducking the low, and if they're like, oh, you know, they're going for a low instead of down forward 2 again, instead of using down forward 2 as a mid to check their low, or to check their duck for the low, start going for like forward 3. Or you know, scarier mids that you can stop them from ducking. And then once it gets to the point to where you don't want to, you're playing against such a good player that you don't want to like risk or screw anything up, or risk the health lead or risk anything, then you can start kind of filling in with nothing. And that's kind of like the final like tool set that I feel like a lot of people don't really like talk about. Is like doing nothing is a very valid option, a very, very valid option. And sometimes when you're playing against good players, that's what you have to do. Because if you just fill every single option you have to do something with, well, doing something, they're going to start to, you know, be able to guess, right? Because it becomes, oh, is it high or is it a low? Or is it a mid or a low, realistically? Because you can duck high and low. You can solve both of those options. So it becomes a 50-50, a straight 50-50. And if you're very predictable, it can start to kind of become obvious what you're going to do. So if you throw in a third option of just not doing anything or doing something on delayed timing, it becomes harder for players to understand. Damn, dude. The spacing is wild. You're plus or you are, but you're not plus enough. Ah, fuck, man. Oh, fuck! I thought I could duck it with crouch. Ah, good press, good press, good press. And you are plus, yeah, sorry. Give me a second, I will answer that. Because there is... Ah, dude, while rising, I was like... Oh, you got me. Fuck, I couldn't duck in time for back four. Good stuff. What server do you play on? East Coast? Sorry. Fuck. Fuck. I thought... Damn. Oh, that's high, right. 442 is a high. Good stuff. Okay. Yes, yes. NAE. Sorry. I was locked into the fucking the Yoshi shenanigans. I love it. But yes. I'm glad you answered. Appreciate a lot of that. Yeah, of course. Sidestep 1+2 is not that worth. It's a high. Yeah. So sidestep 1+2. I agree. It can be like it's slow. And there are scarier options that you need to be worried about. So I can agree with that 100%. Let's go back to Heihachi. Why not? You play, I don't fucking know what's going on right now. Have you never played against Brian? Or are you unfamiliar a little bit with the Brian matchup? He's definitely good. Brian is really good in this game. He's suffocating. You get Brian. It's kind of like you have to know when to press against Brian. You gotta know and understand kind of what to do. He's tough. Still duelist spamming SS1+2. SS1+2 is good if your opponent isn't ducking or your opponent is respecting you a bit too much. Oh my god. Ah, I didn't mean to press. Ah. Good power crush. Ah, good block. Ah. Oh, good low choice. Yep, plus 1,000 like every Safina move. So true. Oh, fuck. Damn. I'm trying to wake up with, It's not working. I'm pressing 1+2 and it's giving me, like, weird options. Interrupt. Okay, broke that as well. Ah. Damn. Oh, wow. I think that was that true? Because I got your back there? That was crazy, actually.
Final round.
Ah, good stuff. Ah. Just mashing headbutt. Good stuff. I fucking love that move. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, back to... Wait, well, I was answering questions from somebody. I'm also going to go back to the other lobby. I want to play with some everybody else. Thank you, though, for the games, everybody. Everybody who's here. It's been awesome. You're at Fujin, right? Yes. That's what I'm currently at. I don't know where I really would be at. I don't think anywhere close that I'm, like, true Fujin. Like I said, I think I could very easily hit Tekken King. Very, very, very easily. At the minimum. Again, I just haven't had the time to play ranked. I would say, again... I would say at worst, like, high Tekken Emperor, but, like, right now, currently, I think with knowledge that I have of, like, the whole entire cast, I think it would probably be about, like, Tekken God. So, with that being said, and I think that, like, with enough determination and grinding, 100% I could totally hit God. I don't doubt myself. Again, I just don't really play ranked. But, what, hold on, let me go back, because you said a couple of other things as well. Watch some of your replays, Valent said that's good. Yes. Nut plus 1,000. Tekken 2 fucking character select, hell yeah. I know Brian is so good, I just smoked like 8 bongs. Sorry, I just saw that. That is exactly what I would expect from a Yoshi player, I love it. Yeah, CD 1 plus 2, it's a high, so you gotta be careful. It's... A lot of people like to press on instant sidestep timings as well, so if you're sidestepping and somebody else sidesteps as well, it's kind of scary to want to press, like, sidestep 1 plus 2. So I would definitely be careful about that. I think a simpler game plan is just using CD 1 plus 2 into frame traps. And the pretty much reason as to why you want to be using down forward too, right? Because once people start to understand the matchup, they're going to be like, okay, I'm not going to press at CD1 plus, or not CD1 plus, yeah, CD1 plus 2. Sorry, I was thinking sidestep 1 plus 2 again. Oh, this wave dashes, goddamn. But, you know, people are going to be like, okay, don't press at CD1 plus 2. So you got to get them a reason to press at CD1 plus 2, right? You got to get them afraid of pressure. You got to get them afraid of losing, obviously, and wanting to get the pressure back into their hands, which is going to make them want to press off of certain instances like that. So once your opponent starts respecting CD1 plus 2, you could start going for the read of 2 CD1 plus 2s. So CD1 plus 2 into CD1 plus 2 into whatever you think is going to happen next. And you know, the chip damage isn't even what we want to think about when using CD1 plus 2 like that. It's just specifically, like, again, the frame and mental advantage. Because, especially with Fujins, a lot of people, once they eat that first CD1 plus 2 and they're like, oh shit, here comes down forward 2, and you don't throw out down forward 2, and then you do another CD1 plus 2, people start to get impatient, right? So people's patience at certain ranks can only last so long, and it's your job to kind of understand what the average patience of the people in your rank are that you're playing against, and kind of just guesstimate based on information that you've learned about your opponent in that match, and like information that you've learned playing at that rank in general. So I feel like that's a really, really important thing. Great punish, too. This Kazi is fucking schmoovin'. GG's, man. Sorry, I didn't see that, Benny. GG's, man. I think I actually might have saw it and then just didn't even respond. I don't know, honestly. Or I might have responded. I don't know. Again, I'm so, like, out of this. So, like, if I'm responding to the same thing multiple times, or I'm going on tangents again, it's... The amount of brain fog I have right now, chat, is insane. Like, it's pretty intense. God damn. Alright. Who's even next up in the rotation? Who do we got? Who do we got? King Cardo, okay. Kazuya as well. What do you recommend I should be doing if I'm getting interrupted by down jabs after CD1+2? Well, down forward 2 should trade with it. So if people are trying to dick jab, it should trade with it. If I remember correctly, right? Can somebody who plays more Kazuya than me attest to that? I think so, because I'm pretty sure that's a true frame trap. CD1+2 into down forward 2, I'm pretty sure is a true frame trap. At worst, I'm pretty sure they trade with you. And if they do trade with you, that's actually good, because it gives you even more frames to recover. It's frame kills, so you can recover significantly quicker, and perfect electric becomes not a perfect electric. So... Again, somebody needs to clarify Valence if you can. I'm about 99.99% certain. Yeah, +5 into I-14. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. So it is 100% true. So if they're getting dick, can they even try to dick jab with you? Because dick jab is 10 frames, right? It's not 11 frames. So I think that if they're trading dick jab with you with CD1+2, you're not getting your down forward 2 out quick enough. I think so. Not a trade. If they dick jab, you get counter hit. Not a trade? Okay. That's what I thought, because it was 1 frame gap. So yeah, so if you are getting trades or you're getting jabbed out by it, you're getting your down forward 2 out too slow. There is enough frames to get it out true. What rank would you say is considered good at this game? Heard a lot of people say purple is the minimum. So I think that's a good question, and I think it's really subjective based on what your experience is with Tekken, what your experience is with fighting games as a whole, and what your experience is with tournament level play. I think those are the two, like, biggest things. Because, like, what is our basis for good? Is our basis good for tournament level play? Is it good for average? Is it good for like the entire spread of everybody playing the game? Because like if we're talking about the entire spread for everybody playing the game, I would say Fujin, because that seems to be the highest and it seems to when everybody kind of stops. So that kind of seems like the gold equivalent of a lot of like 5v5 games like Counter-Strike and Rainbow Six Siege and stuff like that, where a lot of people will kind of hover around that gold spot and kind of like stop. That kind of seems to be what like Fujin is for the most part. So I would have to say, like, for an entire like tally of everybody playing the game and not talking about good to professional players or good enough to play tournament level play or good enough level for X, but as a whole of everybody playing, I think Fujin, and I think that if you're hitting purple ranks, there's nothing that's stopping you. I think if you can hit purple ranks, there's nothing stopping you from hitting blue ranks, and if you can hit blue ranks, there's nothing stopping you from hitting Tekken King. I think it's just like kind of like once people get to Fujin, they don't realize what's stopping them. I think there's a big like kind of like plateau that a lot of people hit in Fujin and like the lower blue ranks and higher blue ranks as a whole that a lot of people kind of like struggle with. And it's a lot of things, but I think there's a couple of things that a lot of people will get stuck on. Wait, maybe it was 112 when I got interrupted after CD1+2. 112 is 10 frames, so if you're doing 112 and getting interrupted, you're definitely delaying it. If somebody else is 112 and you after it, it's still 10 frames, similar to a dick jab, so it's still... specifically talk about CD1+2 into down forward 2 will always be true. It is 100% true no matter what. The only option they have is to either press and get counter hit or to block. In 112, same thing, because it's still 10 frames. So, but yeah, that I think that's what I would consider. I think Fujin is what a lot of people would consider, but like, when you're talking like, even good for tournament level play, like, and I mean tournament level play as in, like, anything from locals to regionals to getting out of round 1 pools at a super major would be like I think Tekken Emperor, I would say, because like there are a lot of Tekken Emperors. Kazuya is a great example that are like obviously because Kazuya is fucking what Tekken God I think on WoW if I remember correctly, but like Tekken Emperor is it's a pretty good rank. Like people are pretty fucking crazy there. Like there are a lot of people that I knew that were like tournament level players or like really fucking good NA players that like struggled there for a bit. Like even recently. Like Roman Jelly, great example. Fucking fantastic ball player. Didn't like struggle like a shit ton, but like, you know, it took him a second, and like there were absolutely people he was running into that were like, holy fuck, dude. Like, why are you still in Tekken Emperor? Like, there's just a lot of people that kind of hit the Tekken King, Tekken Emperor area, and even in kind of similar with like Fujin, Kishin, Raijin, Bushin, etc. But to a lesser extent, where there's like a lot of people who like enjoy playing the game, player matches, and enjoy playing quick play, but like once they kind of hit like that like point where they're just like I don't really care anymore, like they just kind of stop playing ranked. So whenever there are people like that that will continue like that's pretty good. That's a difficult thing to do. That fucking string there, but. So I don't know. I think it really depends. But like I said, I think Fujin is the average median. Like, okay, if you were talking about everybody who's playing the game, this is pretty good. And then if we start to talk about tournament role play, I think Tekken Emperor is when you start to get into that. But I think it's also really dependent per Tekken Emperor, per Tekken King, per Tekken God. Because like there are people that I've seen in God of Destruction that are just horrendous, like absolute fucking awful players, and not like oh, you're just guessing correctly a lot of the times awful, like just straight up mechanically horrendous and just play a character that nobody wants to lap, like Alyssa or shit like that. Tekken King, you should start lapping? Yeah, I agree on that as well. I don't think you should really start carrying. I think if you start to hit a plateau on Bushin, I think you can start doing that. I think there's an argument for higher blue ranks for King, because there are so many fucking kings, at least in NA. In blue ranks, there are so many kings. So I think that you should definitely start lapping, and you should start learning matchups in Tekken King as well as a whole. But I think that whatever your most ran into matchup in blue ranks, and again, in East Coast over here, it's King. Like, it is, there are so many kings in blue ranks. It is insane, especially Bushin. I watched a stream the other day of somebody who was playing in NA East, which is my servers, and was like, literally like ran into like 7 or 8 kings like back to back. Like, it is just fucking insane the amount of kings there are. So I think that is one matchup that I would also suggest in blue ranks that you learn quickly, because a lot of kings will kind of get like hard stuck at the Bushin Tekken King area, and then everybody kind of starts to learn grab breaks and kind of realizes that the character is good, but there's like severe weaknesses if they start throwing stupid shit out, and they all kind of get stuck there. So I think that's one matchup, if you start seeing a lot of, you definitely need to learn, because it's a really fucking annoying matchup. It's kind of like a rite of passage Tekken matchup, honestly. According to statistics in Season 2, Fujin and Bushin are the same percentage of players. Really? Interesting. Not gonna lie, I really gotta get my rank up on my PlayStation. Yeah, dog, I feel you in general. I gotta get mine as well. I got God on the casino character that is Kazuya. Sorry, it's grabbing another drink. Yeah, Valence is the god cause in the lobby. That's crazy though, that Bushin and Fujin are the same rank. Like, there's the same amount of people are there. I can see it though, because like, again, a lot of people get hard stuck. It makes sense, because like in my mind, that's what I would think as well. That the most like likely answer is people getting like stuck at Fujin, and then people also getting hard stuck at Bushin. So it's funny that the statistics back that up, because that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna watch your replays to learn some things. Go for it. I don't play like a shit. Oh, I think you're talking about fucking Valence. Yeah, watch Valence replays. You'll learn a lot from Valence. At minimum, you will learn a lot about how to get through the ranks. At the absolute bare minimum. Alright. We're gonna try something crazy here. Something real crazy. I don't ever play Jin. Like, literally ever. I don't know any combos by this guy. I know a couple of his good moves. We're gonna try Jin. Cause I like that hop kick theory that I had. I don't know who. I5 a max. Oh, the Jin. That. I don't know if you heard me or not, but if you did, that's so funny. Ah! Blue rank Jin! Oh, damn. I thought that would have... Oh, it's like minus 12, isn't it? Actually, I think I only can get wild rays part of it. Ah, good side step. Ah. How do you cancel that stance? What the fuck do you do? I don't know this character. How do you wait? How do you actually hold on? I don't even know how to do that unironically. Hit punched him in the back. This doesn't kill, does it? Surely it doesn't. No, there's no way. Yeah. Helicopter. Yeah, Zen stance. I have no idea how to cancel Zen stance. I'm gonna be real. Hold forward. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I actually had no idea how to do that. That's it? Wait, that's insane. Ah, good punish.
Final round. Fight.
Ah. Forward 3 was too slow. Oh no! It missed! Damn. I should have hop kicked again. Good stuff, good stuff. This character is so easy. This character is like brain dead. That's like, I think the first time I picked up Jin in like 3 months. Good stuff, man. I had no idea that you cancel with just fucking pressing forward. That is the craziest cancel. Yeah, I just legit learned like 5 moves and got Tekken King. Yeah, I could. That character is so stupid. Honestly. By the way, I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you for the Perfect Electrical and Godfist tutorial. Best guide on YouTube. That video is top tier. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you learned a lot from it. I feel like it was something that I learned. I can't take credit for it. It's actually something that I learned from Ty. It's something that he was telling me about with how to get like electrics in general and focusing on pressing 2 before doing down forward.
Get
And that's kind of how I started trying to learn it back in Tekken 7. For some reason, it just wasn't something that a lot of people talked about. So I was just like, I have to explain it like this to everybody else because it's the one thing that instantly made my brain go, oh, this makes so much sense. Because like once you kind of understand how to do an electric, what most people get stuck by is doing the down forward motion before pressing 2. So if you just think about pressing 2 beforehand, your brain kind of gets rid of like that weird delay. It's really interesting. Okay. The wow rang dancing. Okay, good stuff. Goddamn. Making improvements, making adjustments. I'm waking up a little bit too. I'm feeling a little better, chat. Not insane. Holy shit. I think brain fog is like one of the worst feelings. I say that, but there's a lot of bad feelings when it comes to not performing in Tekken. But goddamn, man. I'm just, ugh. I don't know if it's because of my injury or because I'm just still tired. I think it's a bit of both, honestly. Oh. Oh, that's launched too. This character is so annoying. I want to learn him though, honestly. What music? What Tekken song is this? I have never heard this before. Paul Phoenix from Tekken 2. Huh. Interesting. You learn something new every day, man. Good stuff, Psych. That was fucking crazy, man. Wait, that was Psych? Dog. I thought that was fucking Bob. Good stuff, Psych. That was some great fucking adaptation. Dude, everybody's been improving. I love seeing regulars who pop in here who are just like literally just getting so much better like by every play session. It's awesome to see.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
I hope you get it checked out. I'll be good. I'll be good. I promise everything is a-okay. It's just nothing I can do other than just relax and not injure myself. Damn, you tried. Dude, I don't think that works anymore. I don't think you can... I mean... I don't know. Does the jumping over bait wake up options? It might actually. Oh. Does Falcon get anything crazy on back turn? Does he get like a Steve equivalent where it takes away like perfect Electro Wing God Fist health worth of like fucking... That's still insane. If Steve like gets your back, it's just... Same with Paul. Paul has so much damage as well. Last time I popped into one of these sessions I was boosting, now I'm PGS. Holy shit, man. Good stuff. Congratulations, dude. Oh boy. I gotta see this. The double fucking Hua Ring? So that's what I hope I see, honestly. I'm pretty curious. They got cooked, not gonna lie, but I'm not really good at the Hua matchup. It's kind of confusing. Wow, there's a lot to learn about Hua. Absolutely is.
Get ready for the next battle.
So close to TGS, but I keep getting losing streaks. Yeah, losing streaks are the worst. That's why, like, with me, it's just, like, mentally, you just kind of have to, like, check yourself out. Holy fuck, this... Dude, this custom. Can you tell me what it means to adapt to my opponent's game plan? I hope it's not a dumb question to ask. No, there's not really anything such as a dumb question. A dumb question doesn't exist here. Unless... No, okay, dumb questions do exist, but you've got to be, like... You got to be pretty stupid to ask a dumb question. That's all I'll say. So just definitely don't worry about it. You said I never get what it means and how I should implement it into my games. So I think that the first thing that you need to consider is learning a matchup, right? Because to adapt to your opponent's game plan, you have to understand and know what your opponent's game plan is, right? What is a character that you feel like you know the matchup the most for? Would you say it would be Kazuya, your character? Or would you say it would be like another, like, is there a character that you fight a lot that you feel like you're pretty decently confident about? Because, I can kind of use the Kazuya game plan for an example. And then you adapt into your opponent's game plan is Law and King someone. Okay, so we can use King, because King is actually pretty popular, right? What is like King's #1 like biggest game plan at the rank that you're going to be playing Fujin, right? And in the majority of ranks is grabs, right? It's grabs and setting all that kind of stuff and setting up frame traps. It's the two things that Kings do is only grab and only try and set up the same frame traps. Understanding and learning your opponent's game plan, for instance, would be 1, I know that King is going to grab a lot. I need to practice grab breaks before I go into rank, so when I come against King, I know I need to be grab breaking. Understanding that they're probably at that rank, for the most part, not going to be doing giant swing, unless it's like a buffer giant swing after like a heat dash or something like that, something that's just like kind of like easy to buffer in. So you can realize, okay, one part of my game plan is to not worry about giant swing until I get hit by it, or only worry about giant swing when there are heat dashes. Again, you should always do this. I'm specifically talking about Fujin in this example, and like a thought process that you can be having. So, like, for instance, again, when I'm going to be running through Fujin right now and I'm going to run into a King, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not worried about giant swing. I'm worried about, 1, making sure I break all of the grabs correctly based on what I'm looking at, and calming down and not getting too overwhelmed, because that's what the King wants. So that's one half of his game plan. And the other half of his game plan is going to, most of the time, rely on certain setups, certain frame traps. I can't even think of any at the top of my head, because I don't know the actual moves by King, and I haven't played against a fucking like Fujin blue rank King in such a long time, honestly. But they exist. They're there. And it's just kind of avoiding those kinds of things. But specifically going against like a player, like let's say you come across the King, right, who is like panic grabbing to the point of like run up grabbing you, heat dash grabbing you, jab grabbing you. Like, it's like everything he is doing, all of his pressure he's applying is actively trying to set up grab. Forward neutral 2, the fucking like the crotch punch into grab. Like, everything that he is doing is to set up grabs. You can know, okay, the only thing that this guy is doing is setting up into grab. And based off of the exact thing that player is showing you, you can say reliably that if he does a low, like forward neutral 2 into a grab, or jab into grab, or any of these kinds of things, that while it wouldn't be smart normally to press on forward neutral 2, or it wouldn't be smart to just automatically mindlessly press every single time off of a jab, if you are aware that this player's game plan is to try and only set up grabs, if he goes for like one single jab, or even forward neutral 2, if you see that he is only trying to set things up for grabs, you can say, I'm going to back up, I'm going to try and play neutral and wait for a whiff. If I get hit by a move like forward neutral 2, etc., hop kick, panic hop kick, duck, stuff like that, because it's not just a scrub, I'm throwing this move out for absolutely no reason. It's I am, one, trying to run my own game plan of whiffing him to try and get, damn, that sidestep jab, trying to whiff him to get combo damage off of him, because that's my game plan. And then two, I know I'm going to actively focus on countering his game plan, because when he approaches me and hits me with a move, I know he's going to set up a grab. So I know that statistically, I can guesstimate that he's probably going to do the exact same thing, and it's not going to be a scrubby bad decision, because based on his past choices, he has always grabbed. So hop kicking there wouldn't be a bad idea. It's got to be things like that. You have to specifically be looking for things that your opponent is doing, and you have to understand their character and the tools that their character has, so you can understand what they're most likely to go for in certain situations. Watching replays helps a lot with that, and watching replays and talking similar to how I'm talking right now to think about it is the best way to go about it. Like, watching your replays and going, okay, in this situation, what is he trying to set up? In this situation, what is he trying to do? And then play against somebody and, count how many times they do something. How many times did they do jab into grab? How many times did they do sidestep into instant press? How many times did they round start mash? How many times did every single time they woke up they did, I don't know, with Brian, WoW Rising 3? There, every character, every player has habits, and every character has bad habits that are promoted because their toolkits are kind of good, and players who aren't getting punished by those kinds of things have kind of like less of a risk to throw them out. Like, what is it? Victor's Expulsion, right? Up forward 1+2 or up 1+2 or whatever. Not a good move without heat. Still kind of dangerous in heat because sidestep if you're playing against a really good player, but like in every single situation where like a Victor player is like panicking or needs to wake up or is eating pressure, you're usually going to get hit with expulsion even without heat. So if you understand that and you realize that a character is kind of playing scrubby and kind of playing like they don't really understand what they're doing much, you can kind of start to understand that their game plan is going to stay the same the entire time. Right, I talked about it before last time, and it was a very funny example, but I always like bringing it up because I think it is actually a good one. It's a variation of FDX's chessboard thing. But if fighting games is a language, right, and it's a conversation between two people, and your opponent is continuously telling you to go fuck yourself, and they're just going to keep throwing moves at you, you don't want to respect them. You want to listen to them, right? Like I said, it's a language. You're communicating with them. They are telling you they're going to panic grab, panic expulsion, panic something every single time. It is up to you to realize they're probably going to do that again. And if it's a better player, then they're not going to do it again. And that's when adaptation and understanding your player's game plan and playing against the player kind of comes into it. It's difficult to really give specific examples, but it's more of a general kind of thing. Ever since 2xKO beta came out, I haven't played Tekken. Good try, Bob. That was a great round as well. Sorry, I was super fucking talking there. Super talking, big talking. What do you say? Running 1+ is a ducking that King moves, where he throws the mid high jab. But what if my opponent starts to change his game plan once he realizes that I know what he's most likely to go for? Like this one Azu player did hell sweep every time after her stance. I ducked her every hell sweep, and then he started hitting me with mids. I got my ass kicked because I was getting mixed up. So that is the unfortunate part about Tekken, is you just have to be one step ahead of your opponent. There is no answer to that other than you just have to be. You have to mitigate how many times you get put in that situation. You have to mitigate the amount of risks that you're going to be taking. Tekken is all about risk versus reward. Holy shit, this is a McDonald's worker Hua Rang. I just fucking realized. We got $15 an hour Hua Rang here. Holy shit, bro. This is great. That was a custom that caught me by surprise, but that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, you gotta mitigate the amount of chances you're getting stuck into that, right? Because like you can guess correctly as many times as you want, right? And if you get put in that situation, and you don't have you don't have the I don't know what's the word that I'm looking for. You don't have the choice but to guess. Then yeah, I mean, you're going to have to guess. However, you also want to mitigate how many times you're taking that. You know what I mean? Like you want to be doing both. You want to be proactive about both. You want to be proactively not trying to be put into a situation where you need to be worried about I'll just say his hell sweep. And sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes you are absolutely just going to get hit by that. Sometimes you are going to get put into a mix-up. Sometimes you're going to have to wake up and take a 50-50. Those are things you're going to have to do. And that's why an option of doing nothing is kind of important, and I talked about this before, is taking a little bit of chunks of health is kind of better than risking getting counter hit comboed and carried to the wall, or getting, you know, put in a bigger hole, you know, because like, if you already get fucked up, right, and you need to get out of a hole, and you get counter hit, you're just putting yourself into a bigger hole. So it's a mixture of just guessing right when you have to and being forced to, and trying to mitigate how often you're getting put in that situation. Dude, this is such a clever custom. This is so fucking funny. You would rather get hit by lows than a big launcher or a mid, right? Most of the time, yeah. Like that's universally what it is, but you also have to try and play ahead of your opponent and not let them only use lows. Because then it becomes, we'll try cause. Then it becomes bad. Like if you're never ducking and your opponent only uses lows, then you eat that chunk of 4, 5, 6 lows, and you know, then by the fourth or fifth, sixth low that you've eaten, you're what, minus 4, 5, 6, 7 plus, and it's difficult. So again, it's all about just damage mitigation, risk mitigation. It's difficult, but it's what you kind of have to do. Get down for it too. I should have waited. See, like in that example, I figured that he was going to duck into something and wait, but I still pressed. I didn't break that. That's on me. Did you press? Good jab forward. I really thought that you were going to keep same timing. So see, I5 is mixing it up a lot. He's aware that like I'm kind of like pressing on similar, and he's back to same timing before. So it's all about doing what you're going to be, or what you think is the most predictable, with what you think is the least predictable, and just kind of mixing it up. Honestly, I mean that's the simplest way to put it. That's plus, right? That pickup is crazy. Does this kill? Damn, it does. I was gonna say it's gonna either barely kill or not kill. Try to do it down plus 2. That's so unfortunate. I thought I had heat. That's so unfortunate. I did not mean to do that. As soon as I hit down back 1, I knew my mistake. That's fuck, man. Got my sidestep. Fuck, man. It's not a high, right? That's unfortunate. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Final round.
Damn, I tried to dash block. The reward for blocking a low is much higher, though. The risk of getting launched for lows is never a good idea. No, it's not. But that's kind of the risk versus reward that Tekken wants to throw at you. Is like, you know, do you want to eat this low or do you want to get launched? And that's just kind of how it is. Yo, what's going on, Royal? I think I said yo already, but I'm saying yo again. What's up, man? Hope it's been good. I mean, in that game example, while, like, I fucked up a lot because, one, I was just not pressing the right things at all. And then, two, again, it's just not that big of a deal. It's just player matches. But to kind of show an example is, like, patience kind of is what got me those 2 rounds there. Not pressing on immediate timing and not pressing on the timing that I usually did is kind of what slowed that match down. Because I5 was aware that I was getting hit and most of the other people are getting hit on either immediate timings or on whatever timing he's using. So I was just going to be like, okay, I'm going to play slower than what I have been. And playing slower doesn't always mean, you know, not pressing. It just means pressing things that aren't as big of buttons. Stop caring about damage and more focus on trying to get your opponent to slow down so you can apply the moves that are bigger. That's another way that you can kind of get people to, or also, like in this Jin's case in this round, just fucking rushing your opponent and forcing them to play your game plan. One of the two. Both of them kind of can work. That's wild. And again, in that situation, those 2 hell sweeps sucked, but the Jin won the round because he gassed correctly towards the end. So even though those 2 hell sweeps could have been scary, if that Jin would have tried to duck that or tried to, you know, done something else and I don't know, actually pressing on immediate timing actually probably would have stopped the forward 3. She hollowed my night till I silked my song. I have so many friends that have been playing that. I haven't gotten around to playing it. Chat, should I? Is Hollow Knight a good game, chat? The answer is probably going to be a resounding yes, I'd imagine. I don't play many platformers. Punish? Yep, it's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people I know have been waiting for this game for so long, especially Silksong.
Round 4. Fight.
Not gonna lie, I just started Hollow Knight, first one, like a few hours ago. Been enjoying it, not gonna lie, so I can't wait to get to Silksong eventually. I've heard so many good things. Like I said, I know a lot of people who were literally waiting, like, literal years for that game to come out. If you're gonna play it on stream. Okay, I'll consider it. I don't know when. Funny, though, I'm mentioning, like, multi-streaming and other stuff like that. For my birthday, I'd actually like to do a stream that's, like, not just Tekken. I think I'd like to start with Tekken and then kind of ease into another game is what I'd like to do. And I don't know what I want to do, honestly. I'm thinking a horror game. My birthday's early December for those of you out who are curious. I'll give closer dates and a confirmation on what we'd be doing once the time gets closer. Variety streams sound good, not gonna lie. I'd 100% be down. I would definitely like to. 110%. You already know how much I like Battle Block Theater. Dude, Battle Block Theater is such an old fucking game. 360 era, bro. I remember that shit. Picking that shit up in the Xbox Marketplace. I really want a new Behemoth game. I used to love their platformer games back in the 360. Is that Battle Block Theater? I'm assuming so, since it's relative, like, same conversation. I'd imagine so. Damn. What was your first Tekken? Tekken 7. Very, very, very end of Tekken 7. like a month or two of Tekken 7, and that's it. That was my first fighting game ever, actually. I had never played a fighting game before then. I had, but it was like Mortal Kombat at a friend's house for a match or two and pressing buttons and being like, oh, you have to press a button to block? That's stupid. I hate this game. and then never played it again. So it wasn't until I played Tekken 7, literally like 2 or 3 months towards the end of like its final like life cycle, and then I played into Tekken 8, and I really enjoyed it. And then I kind of stopped playing as it got into Tekken 8 because the heat was a very annoying mechanic. But I'm slowly starting to get back into it. Ooh.
Get ready for the next battle.
I love this Kazuya art. It's like my favorite. Good sidestep. Oh. Kazuya screams. Oh! Who do you main? I know you play all the Mishimas, but you have any main? Kazuya is the one that I started with and the one that I played the most of, but I haven't played a lot of Kazuya in recent memory. It's like... Heihachi is the one that I'm highest with, and Heihachi's probably the one I'm going to bring to Tekken King first, most likely. So I would say Heihachi, but wow, was that a triple electric that you just hit on Kazuya? Dude, I still can't fucking land that one. I have no clue how you're supposed to get that. I've tried deep dash and everything, and that shit just does not work, bro. Unless my ass just counted wrong, and I'm just fucking stupid, but I swore that was 3. Tell me if I need to go back of Q, by the way. I've been up here for a while. Nah, man, you're good. No worries. You've got a killer Kazuya, too. I enjoy continuing to play against it. I have no problem. I don't think anybody else really has a problem either. And if they do, that sucks. If you want to start playing other, like, secondary characters that you don't know nearly as well to, like, drop off if you don't care, or to start fucking around, you're more than welcome to. But I keep enjoying playing your Kazuya. I'm pretty having a lot of fun, honestly. I enjoy it. Your Asuka's pretty good as well. Like, I don't know if you played a lot of Asuka, but, like, you have a very good fundamental, like, understanding of Asuka, which is really cool. And it's a matchup that I needed more, so I was really glad that I was able to get that in. That move is so good. Holy fuck, the range on that. Was it right foot forward 3+4 or right foot plus forward 3 tilde 4? I don't. It's one of the two. Damn.
Final round. Fight.
All right. Who's gonna take it? Oh. Big jab to stop the pressure. Oh, counter hit. And of course this launches. So why wouldn't it? It's Wow Ring. Okay, gonna get wall here. Over floor. No, oh, both actually. I didn't realize that would break floor actually. Oh. Locking down pressure. Wow. Patience really paying off for I5. Unbreakable grab there. The fucking dash block, man. Good stuff. Good shit. Well, that solves it. Good stuff, guys. At Blue Ring, sticking with just one character as your main is the way to go, wouldn't you say? I'd say do whatever you want, you know, because, like, it's not like... It's not the end of the world if you know, you don't perform well with a good character. I mean, if your end goal is to get really good and have a really good fundamental understanding of this game at a baseline level and be able to perform in a good amount of the matchups against Well, against the majority of the cast with one character or be good with it, yes, doing one character is the way to go. But if you just want to have fun and you want to get good at other characters, play whoever you want, you know? Because, like, you know, playing other characters will get you a better fundamental understanding of what you should do against different other characters. Like, for instance, playing Hua Rang can give you an understanding of when you should be interrupting Hua Rang and what is most annoying when you're playing against Hua Rang, so you can know when to do it. That fucking raw back 3 was insane. The balls to just go for that is crazy. Because, like, and you know, if you want to play other Mishimas as well, like playing Heihachi will, you know, give you a better understanding of certain tools. Playing Reina will give you an understanding of certain tools. Playing Devil Jin will give you a better understanding of certain tools. You know, like, so, like, if you enjoy playing Kazuya as well and you want to play other Mishimas, that's another thing. That's like, you know, it's not that the only thing it's not going to do is help you get a higher rank with said character that you want to get a higher rank with. You know what I mean? But you're still going to improve at the game as a whole, no matter what. So you're not going to be hurting yourself. So definitely don't think about it like that. But if you're trying to get as good as quick as possible, definitely learning like one character and trying to understand the matchups and the tools that character has 100%. Play everyone until you learn everything on God, literally. Literally. Play every single character and learn every single move in the frame data for every single character, or you're going to be horrible and never be good at the game. It's the only way. Oh, grab break. Good stuff, good stuff. Grab break, good stuff, good stuff. No grab break. Not good stuff, not good stuff. Oh, good punish. The game had to pause there to decide if that was going to work or not. The hesitation is insane. Play Devil Jin because Samsara is plus on block. Yeah, what's that really good move? Devil Twister. Sidestep 2. Yeah, that one is like the most plus on block move in the game. You should like always sidestep 2. I5, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Jesus Christ, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I knew you were dual streaming. I prefer Twitch way more. Oh, sorry. I always forget to tell everybody. Yeah, I absolutely am. So feel free to stop over there.
Get ready for the next battle.
I prefer people watching on Twitch too, anyways, because like YouTube has an algorithm. So like, I'll always be able to get people on YouTube and have people find me through YouTube, but like Twitch is just like if I don't have anybody watching my account, nobody's stopping by. So no, the more people watch on Twitch, I prefer it, honestly. I'm actually also considering for my birthday stream, only streaming to Twitch. I might have a like universal stream just to Twitch because I really want to listen to my own like Spotify playlist. For my birthday stream, and YouTube will not let me do it. It will just completely like remove the video from like showing up while that song is playing. So I would rather just save the energy and not stream to YouTube that day. Oh, hold on. Interesting. I don't see you complaining about this game or its characters like 90% of the Tekken creators. Just my assumption. I don't like complaining too much. When's your birthday? December 7th is when it is. I'll just to drop the date. I'll remind everybody once it gets closer, and I'll start like letting everybody know. But December 7th, I'd like to have a stream, like a birthday stream, and I'd like to start it off with like Tekken 8 player matches, probably for like an hour. And then like an hour of player matches into like, I don't know, I was thinking, for just a couple examples off the top of my head, I was thinking Battlefield 6, because that was coming out soon, and I really wanted to play Battlefield 6. I was thinking the new Silent Hill F, because I'm a huge horror game fan. I was thinking about playing some emulated games as well. I considered playing through some Tag 2. I considered opening up Tag 2 player lobby matches again as well. There's a lot of things that I considered. I'd like to go outside of the fighting game era. I'd like to play like something that I could just kind of like chat and chill with people and hang out with and clip farm. But I really like a horror game. That's ideally what I would really like. However, I'm not like it's not like set in stone. So I'm still gonna kind of keep thinking, and feel free anybody to throw ideas here at the Discord or anything else if you guys have like ideas or suggestions or anything like that. Another fighting game, a cake is in your future. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. Though it would be cool if you could set up a dual chat overlay for stream. Absolutely. That 110% is playing. We were talking about that earlier. I need to figure out scenes right now with OBS because I don't want it to be on my recordings and I don't want it to be on... Well, I don't really care if it's on the VOD afterwards. That's not my biggest deal. My biggest deal is when I record, I don't want it to be on the screen. So I need to set it up as a secondary scene so it's only specifically there for streaming. I'd say maybe by next stream I'm going to have it set up. I really don't know how long it's going to last. I really want to leave it. I really want to leave it. But like I said, there's some other things that I have, some surprises that are in the future. I don't want to spoil anything. But I'm going to be doing a big makeover redo of a lot of stuff on like my Twitch and streaming stuff like that. I'm really excited for it. I'm getting a handful of stuff made pretty much, TLDR, without going too much into it. And I don't want what I plan to put on the screen or what I plan to like create to also clog it up, because that would be my priority over like chat and stuff like that, chat overlays. So I'm gonna see. I think I can find a way to make it make sense. I don't know, because like I won't be able to still be able to read it, but like my number one priority is at least like having somebody see a message pop up on their screen at the very least, so they are aware that somebody else is messaging on one of the other platforms. That's like one of the big things for me. Obviously, reading, of course, is almost as important, but not 100% if I'm being honest. Watching viewer sub replays for a Tekken stream, I could for sure. I want to get bigger though, so I could have like a handful more of those. But that I would 100% be down for something like that. I also I need to get better as well, quite frankly. I don't want to just watch people's replays without kind of being able to play the game more and get to a much higher rank, quite honestly. So that definitely in the future, I definitely think I can. And like I said, I come from the reason as to why I already talk about Tekken and coaching and giving advice and helping people out as much is well, one, because obviously a handful of people have been helped out by it, and I'm really happy about that. But I come from a very competitive background of Counter-Strike and then Rainbow Six Siege afterwards. That I played. I think I've talked about this before. I played semi-professional with Counter-Strike. It was an FPLC for anybody who is familiar with that. But I was very serious about it. So I understood a lot about like competitive gaming and what it took to be like at like insane, like top 1,000 in a game. And I just kind of taken the knowledge that I know already and kind of applied it. Because the same style of learning for CSGO and for Siege that I used is the same like learning habits that I've learned in Tekken 8. Like it's the same. That's why, again, I said it last time as well, but like it's why people will... Oh god, where was I going with this? Sorry, this customization has got me fucking just like completely, my brain has stopped working. But it's why players from other games, oh, this finally worked. It's why players from other games will come and pick it up so quickly and learn like Tekken or Street Fighter so quickly and get to such a higher rank. And then, you know, other people who are like maybe struggling at that kind of stuff are you know, a high rank at a certain game will be like, okay, I want to go to this other game and try to learn this and absolutely struggle. It's because, like, you know, while even if you are a max rank at like Tekken and you go to Street Fighter or something like that, unless you have like extensive amount of understanding of how to learn, and I think that's the big point, is understanding how to learn and understanding what is worth like the most time to you is the most important thing. you know, prioritizing certain things, focusing on certain matchups, understanding, okay, I'm just going to have to play more to learn this, I'm going to have to lab this, I'm going to, etc., etc., etc. And I feel like that's something that I can provide, and that's what I provide right now, but I want to be able to learn the game to a much more extensive level, so I can provide that and even more, so I can give more extensive examples to people in VOD replay. So right now I can give very general examples and understandings that help you coach problems that you're having, because I'm used to coaching, I'm used to problem solving, I'm used to the way that you're supposed to learn things and the way that you're supposed to unlearn habits, because I come from a background of games that are required me to do that, to play at the absolute top level like that. So again, that's what I provide, but before I would do VOD replays, I want to understand the game a little bit more so I can also help with specific stuff. 100%. But yeah, no, the chat overlay too, I need to get around to it. I really do. I really need to get around it. We're gonna try Jin again. My brain is not working, but... Oh my god. Get straight to secluded again.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, the Ken?
Fight.
Ah. Good stuff. Oh, I was tech rolling. And that's another thing too. Is like I play so many other like fighting games as well at the same time that like I'm trying to get used to the shit of this game, man. There's some shit that's so fucking annoying about this game. I don't know how many times I have tried to tech roll in this game and gotten hit by shit. Damn. Damn. I'm just okay. I'm just gonna keep talking then, because I'm clearly not gonna be able to play the game here. So yeah, it's when you are... Okay. That's... Damn, that works. Oh. I'm surprised. Holy shit. So I've been quite busy the first time to catch a stream. No, you're okay, man. I appreciate you stopping by again, Koro. I completely understand, like, being busy. Trust me, guys. I get that shit. Oh, of course, it's wall splats. Yeah, somebody was talking about how I don't complain about characters. It's because I don't face fucking stupid ass fucking characters like this. Like, I can't. There's plenty to complain about this game. This game, if you want my actual opinion of this game, I actually like this game sucks. Like straight up. I just don't talk about it because there's no reason to. But no, this game does actually suck. I genuinely, with all fiber of my being, I'm honest when I say I don't like this game. It's why I haven't played ranked, and I just genuinely don't like Tekken 8. It's kind of an ass game. That's why I've been playing more Street Fighter recently. And I only do these player matches. And I've been trying to care, but when I play against shit like that, it makes me care less. Honestly. It's weird. Because, like, player matches will sometimes make me want to learn the game. And then other times, player matches will make me go, you know what? I really don't like this game, actually. I don't care about getting good at this game at all. Like, this game is just fucking horrible. Actually, probably the worst fighting game I think I've ever played. Which is saying something, because I'm not really the biggest fan of Street Fighter either. Actually, which is weird. I don't know. I don't like a lot of fighting games, actually. I don't like any of them right now. I really don't like Tekken 8, and I really don't like Street Fighter, honestly. Or Street Fighter 6, specifically. So, I don't know. Honestly. Bro, you just said you loved it? Did I? Wait, when did I say? Wait, Tekken or Street Fighter? It's a love-hate relationship with both games, okay? I think that's what I mean. Most people know what I mean, I think. But it's like... It's so hard to explain. Because, I don't know, is there anybody who, like, actually... Tekken a bit ago? Okay, so is there anybody... this is a great question. Is there anybody who actually feels like they love all of Tekken 8 with their entire heart. Or not their entire heart, but like actually love the game. Like, is there anybody who can attest and say, I love this game? Because like, I think even the people who like really enjoy playing the game and like are going to be really high rank will be like, no, this game sucks. I hate this game. And there's a lot of reasons. Yeah, I know that feeling, love and hate the game. It's because like, I hate it when you guess wrong. That sucks. I hate it when you come across the character that's like, oh, this character's strong. That sucks. But what I really can't fucking stand is when you change mechanics in a game that have been consistent in the game series since the fucking like game has came out, or since the series has came out. Like, for instance, in Tekken 7, I have never ever gotten more clipped while KBDing in any Tekken ever than Tekken 8. And I started with Tekken 7, but I've gone back and played all of them. I've played Tekken 5 DR online with viewers. We've played Tekken 6. I don't think I played that actually. No, I think we did have a Tekken 6 match with viewers. And if we didn't, I know I played it with friends before. I played an extensive amount of Tag 2 with friends and online as well. So like I've played a lot of the older Tekkens, and I just don't get this. So it's like, well, there's a lot of people who complain about the characters, and there's a lot of people who will complain about, I don't even know what's going on right now. The server connection has been lost, spectating ended. Okay. My game crash? Oh, that's what happened. I was like, what the fuck was that? Nobody hates fighting games more than the FGC. That's so true though. Like, actually. Last one for me, anyways. I want to go eat. GG's for YouTube and Twitch chat. Yeah, for sure. This will be my last one as well. I'll do one more rotation here, up to me, and then I'll head out as well because we're wrapping this up here too. Sheep viewers on. Shut up. God damn it. I wish I need to be logged into OBS. Hold on. I know. There's no mods. I don't have any mods right now. The only mod that I have is a European, and he's fucking stupid ass is not paying attention right now. Probably. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. Ban your ass. Fucking bots, bro. I can't stand that shit. But what I was getting into. Ay caramba, exactly. Sorry for the flag if you guys had to deal with that. Oh shit, goddamn, you're gonna have to deal with it again. Hold on. I can hear myself on the other stream. I'm gonna wait for this round to end real quick before I tab out because I don't know if it's gonna affect them. I hope this is like live because as soon as this round ends, I'm gonna tab out. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. But yeah, so like the things that I hate about the game, like I said, go to like the KBD and thing. Like again, it's one thing to hate a character. It's one thing to be like, this matchup sucks, man, this is insufferable. There's nothing that you can do about that, but nothing infuriates me more than being punished for legacy knowledge and legacy experience. And in the sense of like KBDing is really annoying. I think that it should be possible to get clipped by KBDing, but like for those of you who have played Tekken 7 or any of the older Tekkens and can Korean backdash and have played Tekken 8, I'm almost 100% positive you guys can also at least attest that you get KBD clipped so much fucking more in Tekken 8. Like, I don't know how, so often, you probably hear me say it multiple times when I'm playing the player matches. I'm not fucking around, and I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, my inputs, I'm not doing something, right? Like, if something that was a insane combo. If I'm doing something and I get clipped by it, I'm going to, let you know. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm not pressing when somebody was actually pressing, like fucking dog shit players do and streamers who only complain, oh, that no tech roll reset. But it's so frustrating to like tech roll into complete holding back, and then because you were like mashing tech roll and the game's buffer system is so big. Hi, is the lobby NA only? I would say so, probably. And this is the last match, unfortunately, and then we're gonna be heading out. Take care, everyone. No worries. Thanks, i5, for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. We got Big Ted 19. I don't know who Big Ted 19 is, but Big Ted 19, you're getting the last one. Big Ted 19, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big Ted 19, for what is about to happen. Backdashing at wall doesn't let you block for some reason, and it's had been legacy since forever. Hold on, I have to read that again. Wait, backdashing at wall doesn't let you block for some reasons, and that had been legacy since forever. That's wild. That's not exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to backdashing, because like it's a problem with like side rolling into neutral. Hold on, Alex. Oh, you got a good game plan actually here, bro. Oh, you can punish. Holy shit, Big Ted. Big Ted. Big Ted. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Big Ted. This is wild. Wait, a Garyu? That's not, like, actually insane? Oh my god, you pick up! Holy shit! Holy shit, Big Ted! Oh my god! I'm putting him through the grinder and he's fucking doing it! Oh my god, Big Ted! Can you survive Wake Up Rage Art, Big Ted? I don't think I can. Oh my god! This is the craziest Garyu ever. What's my... Good off kick, dude. Ah. Damn, you cancel! Holy shit, dude! Who is Big Ted? Who is the Drizzle?
Fight.
Oh my god, the hop kick again. We're getting floor break? Yeah, yeah. Good stuff, Big Ted. Good stuff, Big Ted. Wait, what was that fucking emote he hit? He was like, whoa! Dude, what was that? I have never seen that before. Oh my god. It's... Oh, Big Ted!
Final round. Fight.
Oh, the punish! The no break! Oh. What is happening? The Big Ted. I'm drinking. Hold on. Give me a second, damn it. Big Ted, bro. That was great. That was a wild last match. Alrighty, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Thank you, Big Ted. Whoever this was, I don't know if you're in chat or not. But that was great. You guys can continue to play. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for me. That's going to be wrapping up on our 2-hour mark here. Thank you guys so much, seriously, for playing. Oh, we didn't get the fucking custom yet. Hold on. I really want this, 55. Wait, am I literally, like, one away from it? Hold on. No, okay, I'm close, though. This is the skin that I want. This fucking... The T7 Jin is so fucking cool. I want the Vagabond Hood. There are times when you know you're a better player than the other person, but you lose because you play Kaz and they play broken character like Anna. This is when you get the most heated at the game. Stuff like that can happen, and you got to remember that some characters just have more tools than others, and it definitely sucks. But that's just That's the journey that you have chosen with that character. And you just kind of have to accept it. It definitely does suck. I wholeheartedly agree. Thank you for all the answers, Avrix. I'm glad that I was able to found your channel. Take care. 100%, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Seriously. If you are new to the channel, you never stopped by before, consider taking a peek over there at my Discord. I'm not going to keep this long whatsoever. You guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much always for everybody who always stops by for all the player matches and everything like that. You guys are awesome. And keep grinding, I need to play more as well. I'm really bad about that, but, yeah. And until next time, guys, I'm gonna keep recovering and maybe play ranked some later today. I don't know. We'll see. I won't be live for it, though. So thank you guys seriously so much for stopping by. Thank you, Base Avrix. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Tekken 8 player match. And this next Friday as well. Next Friday is going to be our ranked stream, finally. So those of you who want to watch me play ranked, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday. And then, as always, next Saturday, we're going to be having our player matches again. So again, next Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be all of our streams, guys. Thank you guys so much. I cannot fucking thank you guys enough. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Bye, everyone.